the play, we'll start with the play down in the end zone. They got picked. So Frank said you're trying to set up a screen there. Did you guys tip them off somehow, or did they just snip it out, or just can you walk us through that?
Yeah, I mean, they had it covered up pretty good. Obviously, terrible play, one-on-one back, trying to find a way to just get rid of the ball. Next thing you know, I'm about to go down. So yeah, one I definitely want back. That one hurts a little bit.
What can you do? Are you trying to throw it in the ground somehow, or just what are you trying to do?
Trying to just dirt it, don't force it, which I was trying to do. But next thing you know, yeah, that one. Still mad at myself, beating myself up over those ones at the end of the game there for sure.
And then the second one in overtime, what did you see on that play?
Yeah, probably tried to do too much. Tried to force that one there to Pitt. He had a step on the underneath coverage, but Byard came out of the sky, made a heck of a play. I'm sure in hindsight I had the check down probably wide open, but thought I had Pitt. Byard made a great play. Those two definitely hurt for sure.
Frank is taking the blame for the screen. He's taking 100% his fault. But on the second one, as a quarterback in that situation, knowing that you had time on the clock, so you didn't have to force it, how much does that one hurt you on that one?
For sure. They both hurt me, no doubt. Especially, I mean, they were already in field goal range. It felt like, shoot, I trust our defense. I have confidence, but, I mean, I put them in a bad situation there. Bad situation. Forced that one. Hats off to them, but, yeah, I gotta make a better decision there.
Does it feel like you guys lost more than a game today? Because you know how much it means in the AFC South, and now they're way ahead, and you guys had them 14-zip, and you just couldn't finish.
Yeah, I mean, we're not going to look at it that way. It's a long season. We know where we're at. Fortunately, a loss like this, we got a quick turnaround. Thursday Night Football is always tough on our bodies, but sometimes it's good for your mindset to just move on past this one. We got to learn from it. Mistakes, we got to finish better. I got to finish better, no doubt about that. And we will.
Carson, outside of the 2 interceptions, you guys had the PIs down the field, but it felt like it was hard for you guys to get chunk plays in the passing game. It's the second game in a row with them that they've kind of kept you from getting deep. What do they do that makes it hard to?
I mean, that's a good defense. It's a good defense, and every time you line up against them, you got your work cut out. I thought coach did a great job calling the game and early, obviously scoring the way we did. But it's a good defense. We had some shots, didn't make them. I got to make some better throws. We had a couple, pass interferences that were big for us. But it's a good defense, and we got to just make more plays.
Do they make it look like you need to check out of run calls? Did you check out of run calls at all, or?
Honestly, not too sure. I mean, they disguise a lot. So, I mean, they're going to make it look one way and give you something else, bring pressure when it looks like a static, drop coverage, whatever. So it's a good defense. They made it hard for us, but, we definitely – I feel like I beat ourselves. I beat us today at the end of the game with those turnovers.
Did you feel like it was different in what you were seeing first half or second half from your perspective?
Not really. I think they mixed it up a little bit, but I thought – really the whole game they did a little bit differently than what we thought on tape and saw on tape, so hats off to them. Thought we made some good adjustments, just didn't make enough plays.
How do you sort of deal with losses like this where you feel like you take a lot of it on your shoulders? Like, how do you deal with it in the aftermath?
Move on. Like I said, I'm thankful we got a quick one here. Quick one, turn around. It's at home too, which is nice. Just no time, really. I'll watch the tape tonight. I'll move on. I'll wake up in the morning and it's on to the next. So that's the same mindset I have even in a game. Make a bad play, got to go back and score like we did tonight. And you got to just move on and move past it and keep that kind of gunslinging mentality and try and limit those mistakes.
When you walked off the field out there and took an interception, did you think we squandered a chance to win the game, considering where the ball was at for Tennessee?
Yeah, I mean, as a competitor and probably my hardest critic, you feel that. You definitely feel that weight, and you feel that you let your guys down. Even though I have utmost confidence in our defense, and they did a great job stopping them, but, I mean, they were already in field goal range. So, yeah, as a competitor, I definitely try not to beat myself up too much over that, but I got to learn from it.
Anybody speak in the locker room besides Frank?
Just a couple guys. I mean, nothing major. For us, it's the same mindset. Hey, on to the next. This one's tough. We all got to own our mistakes. I got to own my mistakes. But we got a quick turnaround, and there's really no time to hang our heads on it.
You mentioned maybe doing too much on that last interception. When you've had so much success downfield as you have the last couple of weeks, is it tough to go to the check down sometimes?
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, it's always easy to go back and watch the film and say, shoot, I should have checked that down or should have done this, should have done that. But I don't want to change my mindset. I don't want to change my mindset and be aggressive and stay aggressive. And, that one definitely cost me. Obviously, a situation I'd love to be maybe a little more conservative and check it down. But at the end of the day, hopefully that aggressive mindset that I have, that coach has, that we all have, is going to pay off more than it won't.